Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. The name is Zen Zul Healing, aka Goddess Luz. Today's reading, I kind of want to just get straight into it. It's all about the lunar eclipse full moon in Aries. Aries is a very direct, innovative, initiative sign. It's very bold and direct. I think I said that. It don't play no games. It knows what it knows what it wants, and sometimes it could be selfish, but it's like selfish for the right reasons, you know. But like I said, I kind of want to go straight into the reading, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. The usual. This is a general reading, so just take whatever resonates. All of it might fit with you, just maybe a little piece might fit with you. But we have 3 piles here. I'm gonna use my favorite vinyls that I like listening to. I feel like Aries is a big music head, music listener. I feel like also music helps Aries become its own individual style, because Aries also rules over like first impressions, the style and stuff like that. Aries have a specific style to them. Again, they know what they like, they know what they want, they know what they need and stuff like that. It kind of gives like baby energy, because they're the first zodiac sign, so sometimes they can come off as like a kid, like whiny, needy and stuff like that. But they know what they want and they know what they need. But yes, if you feel called to more than one pile, go ahead and choose, you know. All these readings I feel like are going to connect in some way, shape, or form. So if you feel called to 1, 2, or all of them, go ahead. You know, if you want to listen to them in order, in different order, whatever you want. So we're going to start off with pile number 1, which is actually my favorite album. One of my I think this is my favorite album of all time. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye West. This is pile number 1. Pile number 2, The Divine Feminine by Mac Miller. Pile number 2. And for pile number 3, we have Man on the Moon 3 by Kid Cudi. This is also one of my favorite albums. I would say, I don't know if it's in my top 5, but definitely this is one of my favorite albums to listen to on my record player. One of my favorite albums. So yeah. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I'll see you guys at your pile. Bye. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose this vinyl, my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye West, then this is your pile. I love this. This is my favorite album. And let me show you. This shit is huge. Yeah. This shit is like, it has like a bunch of stuff. I want to take it out, but I'm not. Oh, what's going on? Wait. Oh my gosh. Oh, there you go. Okay, I didn't know how it was gonna go. But yeah, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Okay. So this is one of my favorite albums, and it took me a long time to find this vinyl. I had it in my hands one day when I was like really young, when I was like in high school, but I didn't have a record player at the time. And I was able to finally get it, and it makes me so happy. But yeah, this is one of my favorite albums. I watch the music video, or I guess music movie, every once in a while, just because like I love it. Yeah, we're just gonna admire it. But yeah, I love this vinyl. So for this full moon, this lunar eclipse full moon in Aries, I'm gonna shuffle the cards, and we're gonna ask like, what's gonna be the energy for this full moon? What are you gonna be releasing, and how it's gonna be affecting you, you know? With it being in Aries, I'm getting some individuality, maybe finally getting something that you want. I'm gonna play the album throughout the reading. Now that I'm like here, I kind of forgot to do that, but we're gonna play the first song that came on. Is called Gorgeous. Okay. FYI, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see well right now. But yes, let's figure out what comes up, you know. I'm trying to make this as authentic as possible. If I fuck up, I fuck up. I'm trying to pick up on this reading. So pile number 1. Yeah, like I said, maybe a manifestation might finally come in. Some type of new foundation, since I'm getting a lot of red. A new foundation. So something regarding finances, your stability, a new job, a new home, something like that. Maybe even like a new ego, a renewed ego, renewed personality. Okay, I'm just gonna be shuffling the cards. I have 3 decks. You already know the eyeshadow. I wanted to have like a red theme because when I think about Aries, I think about red. Yeah, okay. So yeah, how is this lunar eclipse, full moon in Aries affecting pile number 1? What's the energy gonna be like? What are they releasing? What's gonna be happening? Pile number 1. What is the energy gonna be like? How is it gonna affect them? Okay, Spirit, what's up? You guys got 2 cards. If they're in reverse, should I take them in reverse? Yes. Okay. The Death card. So definitely some renewed energy. I'm gonna link down. I forgot. It was actually my Libra new moon reading. But I posted 2 weeks ago. This was one of the piles, this card. So if you, I'm gonna link it down below. I don't know if you chose that pile in that reading, and or check out that reading and to check out that pile, you know. And the 6 of Wands on the bottom. This is the sexual tarot deck, so I might not show the cards depending what cards there are, because they're naked. Hence sexual. Should I flip these cards over and then the other cards, or yes? Okay. No reverse. Which one's first? Okay. So we have the Knave of Swords. I'm gonna assume the Knave is the Page, because the last 2 videos I've been having the Knight. It was the Knight of Pentacles, and I kept saying the Page of Pentacles. It was the Knight of Pentacles, you know. So the Knave of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, and the Magician. Okay, shoddy. Started looking good, you know. Real quick. And then the Magician. Okay. I guess there was kind of a naked lady. You guys might, the first thing that's kind of coming up is like you guys might have had like a new workout routine. You guys might have lost weight. You guys could have gained muscle or something. Like something about Aries rules over like the first house, which is like the first impressions, the physical body, like your actual looks. So I'm getting that you guys might be changing physically. You guys might get a haircut. You guys might be seeing your results from like working out or eating healthier. It could also be the opposite, where it's like you maybe are starting to see like your body go, or some issues arise that are showing something about your body, something about the body. So your body is changing either for the better, or I don't want to say for the worse, but you could be shown that like, you know, I don't like my body, so you know, this might be a sign to start hitting the gym or something, or start eating healthier, lay back on whatever that you're consuming, you know. There's also red on here as well. there's both masculine, there's both the male and a female in both of these. For the men, you guys might be lifting weights more or going to the gym, or you might be wanting to go, and you could be looking more leaner, or your muscles are starting to show. If you're a woman, I'm getting like, if you've been working on your butt, your butt might be looking bigger. Especially for the women, your body's definitely looking curvier or better, or you might even be getting like a new wardrobe. This is for both, whatever you associate with. Like, you could be getting some new wardrobe, a new hairstyle, something like that. Something changed, like physical change is happening. The Page of Swords and the Magician. So I'm getting like your thoughts have been very I can't think of the word. I said it last time, I was like frugal, but that's not like the right word. Like, something about your thoughts are like coming into fruition. Like, the things that you're wanting, the things that you've been thinking about are gonna come into real life. So if you have been wanting to work out, like, this is your chance to start doing it. You might have the opportunity. Someone might hit you up and say, like, let's go to the gym together, let's go shopping together, or something like that. Or you're starting to realize that, you know, like, the work that you've been putting in onto your body, your looks, or whatever, has been paying off. So you might be getting more compliments or something like that. If you're a guy with long hair, you might cut it. If you're a girl, if you have like hair, I guess, I don't want to say obviously, you might have like, you might get layers, or you might be deciding to get layers. Or you might even be thinking about growing out your hair, whether you're a man or a woman, you know, whatever you associate with. I'm getting like Venus and Mars energy, and those are two opposite like signs, or two opposite planets, because Aries rules Mars and Libra rules over Venus. So something about maybe even like potential love, or you might be like attracting like the opposite sex in a way. Maybe even like opposite energy. So like, if you're in your masculine energy, you might be attracting someone that's in their feminine energy. If you're in your feminine energy, you could be attracting someone in their masculine energy. This could also be a sign of to balance out. You could be balancing out your feminine, masculine energies. This one kind of feels a little surface level, at least for now, just because I have tarot. So let me start pulling out more cards to get some more information. We're gonna be 10 minutes in, so hopefully these readings are not too long, but I guess I can't promise that. Messages for pile number 1 regarding the lunar eclipse, full moon in Aries. All of the lights is on right now. So you guys could be having like a spotlight on you, or you can be getting some more attention on you. More people are like recognizing your growth. People are recognizing like the way that you look, you know, especially like whatever change is here. I'm getting like, if you are like on the side of like wanting to do better, like you're not on the side of like where you want to be, or like I hope you're like catching my drift, where it's kind of like, well, I don't like how my body's looking, I could really use a haircut or something like that, or like just shaving off your beard. If you put work into that now, you're definitely gonna see results. So keep going. If you haven't started yet, start, and you'll see results if you're consistent with it, you know. For some reason I'm getting like deja vu, but like I feel like I had deja vu like a long time ago. So maybe on your path, like something might feel familiar when you're doing this. So for me, when I get deja vu, I see it as like a sign of like me being on the right path, because I've seen this before. So it's like I must be doing something right, you know. But don't worry if you don't get deja vu, because that's not like the only sign that you're on the right path, you know. So I just wanted to let you guys be aware of that. Compromise. You guys somebody here might start dating, or you might ask someone out, and you might be a little afraid, like not afraid, but maybe because you look different or something, or I don't know. I'm getting like someone here like being nervous or something like that. Maybe because you're in a different energy, or maybe because you look different, things might feel different, or I don't know, something like that. Like This is like kind of like mind fucking me, this. Like, I feel like it goes deeper than what it is. Like, what I'm just saying. It goes deeper than surface level. Because also with this album, a lot of the songs, like, it goes deep. There's like this one thing that this girl says. She's like a bird or a phoenix or something like that. And she's like, your world just wants to like destroy or something like that. Anything that's good, like, you just want to destroy it or something like that. I don't know. It gives like, I don't know, you could kind of be like a poet as well, or you like to be in the arts, or you could be very athletic in some sort, or you're very active in some way. I don't know, like, I feel like it's supposed to be deeper than this, but I can only penetrate so deep right now. So yeah, maybe you might be going into something deeper, like, oh, I changed my look, so now it's time to change my personality or something like that, you know? Or the song that's playing right now is called Monster. I don't know, you might unlock a new version of yourself because you change yourself on the outside or something like that. Or if it's the other way around, that you've been like working on yourself in the inside, it's gonna be the way, if you've been working on yourself, if you've been doing shadow work, soul work, anything like that, it's gonna, that change within you is gonna reflect back as change on the outside. So you might look different because you've been changing it on the inside, you know? So we have compromise. In order to create a happy outcome for this situation, you will find it necessary to compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear about what is truly important to you. Also, take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work toward an agreement where everyone wins. It's funny how I said like the song that's playing called Monster, and I don't know who was at the door right now. And they're kind of like making sounds like of a monster or something. So I'm kind of like, with that, I'm getting, again, as usual, take what resonates. But I'm getting with that is like, maybe some insecurities or some fears might pop up. Maybe even some traumas. You might be in, that's why I'm like, I think that's where like the deja vu is coming in, where like things can kind of seem familiar. And so you could either react or respond. My arm just like tingled when I said that, the react versus respond. So it's kind of like, you can react out of like, I've been here before, like, I already know, and like just reacting. And then respond is like, you are in control. You could change the way that you view something, you could change the way that you say something and stuff like that. That's what's kind of coming up. This is going to be different for everybody, so that's why I feel like that's why I'm like not all the way there, because it's going to be different for everyone. Be open to cooperation that would allow you to get what you need while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. Be objective about finding a balance between respecting everyone else's viewpoints and still being true to your own. Okay, so yeah, part of this is like, I don't know, I kind of feel like you might be challenged in a way. So like I said, like, you're a different person now, whether it's on the outside or on the inside. I feel like you might be tested in some way if like you've actually changed on the inside, or just because you have changed on the outside doesn't mean like you're changed in the inside or something like that. So I feel like you might be challenged, or even you might have to be talking to someone something about like, okay, like, I want my cake, I want my piece of cake, and I want you to have your piece of cake too. So how can we both like share this slice or something? Or how can we both like benefit from the situation? Or how can we both get what we want out of the situation, you know? So just, again, just compromising about something. So like, I feel blocked in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, you could be like relying on your instincts or your intuition at this time. Because I just feel like literally like a block. It doesn't feel like a heavy block. It just feels like a cloth is over my face. Like, where do I go? Like, all you have to do is just take off the blindfold or something like that. We don't have like the 8 of Swords or the 9 of Swords here, but I guess we do have sword energy. Yeah, because both of these cards contain swords. Like the guy has a sword on the magician, and then this girl is like leaning on a sword. So yeah, I heard intellect. For some reason. So you might have to be talking to someone. Something about the mind for sure. Something about the mind here is very relevant. So it could be a mindset, the way that you talk to someone, or just the way that you talk to yourself. It could even be like your subconscious, you know. Something regarding the mind. I feel really thirsty right now too. So make sure that you're staying hydrated. You might be talking a lot. I'm kind of getting like, if you are having to talk a lot, like, I don't know, like you might get more chapped. Your lips might become chapped, or they might be chapped right now. You might be more thirsty. I don't know. I'm hearing like a mouthful as well. Some of you guys might have like a sexual mindset, so that might be something too that I'm gonna take that burp as confirmation. You guys might have a sexual like mindset, because there was like a couple of times where like I kind of said like some things that could mean like a sexual innuendo, and I just didn't give that attention to that, you know. What did I even say right now? I forgot what I said. But yeah, so that could also be like a thing for somebody here, like if you're meeting someone new or something like that, you might like to joke around sexually, or like that's how you flirt, but it's just like, whoa, like take a step back. Don't do that. This is for someone specific here. Also with this album, like the original photo is this is literally my laptop screensaver. We're at 20 minutes. The time went by so fast. So this might be like a quick message that's just like supposed to pop up, like some quick advice or something. But yeah, this is a girl laying on a guy, and it's like they're both naked. So and then how it's like blurred, so I'm kind of getting like I heard sex monster for some reason, but you might be like really heavy, like might be in a lot of sexual energy. You have to learn how to control that. But what I'm getting with that is that like block off anything sexual. The song Power just came on, and I felt like the song was gonna come on too. I knew the song was gonna come on. You have the power to control that urge, that sexual energy. And honestly, that's on like a kind of a superpower, especially in this day and age. Like everyone is like hooking up with each other, and like, you know, like hookup culture, and everything has to be like so sexual nowadays. And I'm a person who like can play around like that a lot too, and it takes a lot to control like your sexual energy. Like it really is a lot. So if you kind of been like taking care of that, controlling that, whatever, if you resonate with this, then keep going. Like, because for you to be able to like control your sexual energy, like that's a superpower, to be honest. I find that as a superpower, because like you're not gonna just want to connectivity is on the bottom. Like you're just not gonna want to hook up with anybody. You're not gonna give yourself away. Like just imagine your body as a temple. Like you're gonna let everyone have access inside your temple or to your temple. This might be for masculine. This might be in masculine, just because I'm thinking about the sword, you know, and so yeah, so you might have to control yourself a lot or something like that. And for a man to be able to control his sexual energy and not try to fuck everything in sight, like that is like, that's attractive, you know. Like you don't know how attractive that is if you're a man watching this, because you don't want to be giving up your freaking like magic stick, your wand to just anybody, you know, your magic wand to anybody. I'm hearing like Mac Miller, I got that dope dick. Like know your worth, king. Like you don't want to just be sticking it to everybody, you know, because it's like, I don't know, it's not all that out to be, you know. And if you're a female, like you definitely don't want anybody just to be going into your temple. You're sacred. You're gonna just let anybody at your altar? Like, no, don't do that, you know. So we have Cashed Off, Finesse, and then Megan Thee Stallion, Pride. So yeah, Pride came out in reverse, and then this. Like, deal with this with an ease. Like, you can still be confident, you can still feel like the shit, you can still like feel like the man without having to be so aggressive or so sexual. Like, whether you are attracted to females or males, like, just approaching someone so sexually is a turn off. Like, for you to approach someone in that way, you're gonna get, like, I'm hearing like cheap results. You're gonna get like someone that's not worth it. You're gonna get a person that's like not even worth it, or like not even like, you're not gonna be attracting the right people with that type of energy, that type of approach, you know. So let down your like sexual energy, your pride, your egos, especially if you have like a penis. Like, if you didn't have that, then who would you be? How would you represent yourself? You know, like, think with this brain, with this head. Don't think with that head. Literally, don't think with this head, not that head. Fucking dickhead, you know. I love Aries energy too, because it's just so direct. So like, don't be sexual. Contain yourself. Like, you have more, you have that power. So yeah, don't give in to those impulses, you know. Wait a little bit if you are approaching somebody, you know, because that's gonna be a turn off. Anything else, Spirit? We're gonna be hitting 24 minutes. I'm hearing 333 555. Anything else? Letting everything go. You guys might be like a hype man, or you guys might have like a lot of energy. Like I said, you guys might be really active. I'm hearing like, let's go. Yeah, you guys might have like a lot of energy. Maybe sex could be like healing to you guys, or like sex is a good way for you guys to like let loose or let some steam out or something like that. Stick to masturbation. Honestly, stick to that. Keep your sexual thoughts and energy to yourself, you know. Because if you, especially if this is someone that you want to date or like see something serious with, definitely hold that energy back, because that energy will definitely get in the way. The energy is definitely going to be unattractive, you know. But if you're, even then, like, the song that's playing right now is called Dark Fantasy. So you might have like a really vivid imagination. If you have like very vivid sexual thoughts that you want to kind of play out, you know. Maybe especially with this person, just hold back. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of male or like females in like their masculine energy, or like that are connected with their sexuality in some way, or like they feel secure in their sexuality. Like, they like to dress like, you know, kind of out there. You just look good. Like, I'm hearing like you look sexy, so like embrace that, you know. But just because you look that way doesn't mean that you need to act very sexual and stuff like that, you know. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut it off here. For some reason, there's like more that I need to like say. So if you feel called to another pile, I recommend choosing another pile. If you don't, that's fine. I don't know what else. Like, I feel like there's something missing from here. There's something missing. So maybe this might be like, you either need to release something at this time. So definitely release like that energy. But also, I think you might just notice that like this relationship or this whatever this isn't really anything without the sex or something like that. Or things feel different because you're not involving sex. So things might feel like boring, or things might feel like not passionate. But yeah, I don't want to say things that start off with sex are not meant to last, because I feel like that's not true. But depending the person, you know, But yeah, just, I don't know, like there's something else. There's like, and like, spirit, do I end the reading like this or what? I'm hearing like to be continued. So either pick another pile, or like you're gonna have to find out your own, like what this might mean. I heard sex addict for some reason. I don't know what that means. Maybe some of you guys might need to work on yourselves a little bit more before you move forward with whatever this is. You might have like some demons or some shadows that you need to face at this time. You either might be spending a lot of time alone, or you've been spending time alone. We're at 28 minutes, Spirit. I don't want to keep going. Yeah, so this might be different for everybody. Kind of just take what resonates. This pile is freaking weird. I don't know how to say, like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you don't have good intentions with somebody, or if your intentions are just to hook up with somebody or just have sexual energy with this person, don't approach this person. Do not approach this person if you're just wanting sex, or if you just want like some old shit back or something like that. No, because I don't see that working out in your favor. You might actually lose this person, or person, place, or thing because of this sexual energy, like, or this aggressiveness of some way, shape, or form. So yeah, this might be for someone specific. I have no idea what, like, yeah, I'm just gonna end it there because we're at 29 minutes. Oh, it's like pissing me off because I don't know, like, I feel like there's something else that needs to be said, but I think you have to make that decision. You either the one, you're gonna repeat the pattern, or you're gonna change it. That's it. Who Will Survive in America is the song that we're ending on. So are you gonna pass the test, or are you gonna fail? Oh, basically, are you gonna pass the test, or are you gonna fail? Not yet. All right, pile number 1. This is your reading. This was a trippy reading, so this might even be like a trippy experience, or you might be going through like trippy things, but I hope you guys got something out of this reading. Listen to your intuition, listen to your instincts. Respond versus react. Okay? If you've been working on yourself, what have you been working on? You didn't work on yourself for nothing, you know? If you have to talk about it with this person, then say that, you know? Be open, be vulnerable. Don't close off. Bye, pile number 1. Hey, pile number 2, if you chose the Divine Feminine vinyl, then this is your reading. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is one of my favorite vinyls to play. It just sounds so beautiful, and this album in general is just like so divine. I love it. I love it. It's basically about love, you know. Yes. You might associate with feminine energy. No matter what you are, no matter what you associate with, you might be in touch with your feminine energy. You might like the color pink. You might like to wear like delicate clothing. With the album, the girl's face was covered. You might be a Pisces. I'm hearing like a dream girl, a dreamer. You might have long black hair or just black hair. Trying to look at the cover. You might like sky gazing, moon gazing, star gazing. You might like looking at the sky. You might feel connected to Earth in some way, shape, or form. Pile number 2, the Divine Feminine. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be playing the album while we do the reading. So I'm gonna put shuffle. It's still playing from the last album. So let's see what song comes on. Cinderella. Okay. Oh my gosh, I want to cry. I want to cry right now. So this might be someone's favorite song. Someone might really like this song. I've been waiting all night for this moment. I've been picturing you taking off your clothes for me. Someone might be having sex for the first time. Someone could be, yeah, someone could be having sex for the first time. Someone could be maybe having sex for the first time in a long time. This could also maybe be regarding love or connecting with the person on a deeper level, or, you know, just that first step into, like, you guys might be starting off as friends, or might even be like having that first date or something like that. Some like initiation into a relationship of some sort, or even getting more intimate with someone, whether that's like emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. Oh, I love this song. I love this album. Like, I want to say I want to make love to this album, but like, there's some songs where I'm like, I don't know if I want to have sex to that song, you know. Okay, so this is a full moon. Full moons are always about letting go of something. So we're gonna find out what the energy is gonna be like, how is it gonna be affecting you, and what are you gonna be releasing. For pile number 2, Spirit, for the lunar eclipse, full moon in Aries, what is pile number 2 releasing? What's gonna be happening? What is the energy gonna be like? How is this moon gonna affect them? For some of you guys could be meeting a soulmate or someone new. And the soulmate could be more than just romance. It could be actually like you could be meeting a new best friend. You could be meeting, meeting a new friend, having a new best friend, having a new lover. I'm gonna pull out this card. We have the Star. And how to be a man. 4 Wands. There could be like a new baby coming, or a new family member, like adoption or something like that. That was for someone specific. The Queen of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite card. Wishes are coming true for this full moon. Some type of wish is coming true this full moon for you. Queen of Pentacles from this deck is the Queen of Pentacles is my favorite card. One of my favorite cards. I think it is my favorite card. But especially in this deck, like this girl, like, bitch, this is my energy. Like, this is me. Like, kiss my fucking toes, worship the fucking ground that I step on, you know? Like, this is my card right here. Like, this is my pile. This way. Tell me all the time I ain't you tired. You only want to spend the night. So yeah, definitely connecting with the person, place, or thing. You could also be getting a new pet at this time. I'm also hearing like closure regarding like maybe like like something that died, whether it's like your own self or a family member or even an animal that passed away, or just like you could be leaving a place that, like, I don't want to say it's dead, but like you won't be visiting that place no more, you know, something like that. You ain't gotta be old to be a man. Take my hand. I feel like a little distracted, so this might kind of come out of nowhere or unexpectedly, because I feel like I'm trying to be focused on the cards. I'm trying to focus on the cards and focus on the reading, but I'm like focused on the song. Like, the song is like consuming me. I'm getting Libra energy here. I said Libra and Pisces, Cancer, Taurus. Okay. Can I have some messages for pile number 2, Spirit. Let's see, let me like, I have incense going on right now. I grabbed the orange stick. So some feelings, something about feelings as well could be popping up. So maybe some old feelings, some new experiences. Yeah, something like that. Just clearing out the energy. I'm hearing like getting something just right or something like that. Okay, Spirit, can I have some messages for pile number 2? Only way out is the way in. I won't stop till you're mine. No way. I'm also getting like, maybe if you're in a long distance relationship, you guys are finally meeting up, you guys are finally moving in together, something like that. Or even like if you have like a partner in like the military or something like that, they could be coming home. That might be a surprise for somebody here. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry if I ruined the surprise a year from now. Okay, God, help me focus on the moment, please. Messages for pile number 2. We're at 8 minutes. Pile number 1 went by so quick. I swear, it was like we were already like, I swear I only talked for like a little bit. And it was already like 10 minutes in, and then like I was still like at a certain point, and I was like, how are we already like over 20 minutes in? Like, it didn't feel that way. So this pile feels very like slow, taking your time, and like sensual. Getting Scorpio and Taurus energy right now. More like fixed energy, so also Leo and Aquarius, but specifically Taurus and Scorpio, but now Earth energy, so also Capricorn and Virgo. Oh my gosh, something like, I feel excited for some reason. So like, this might surprise you. I'm spilling a secret. So you might have been on like your bad bitch energy or something too, with like your Queen of Pentacles. You could be upgrading in some way, shape, or form, whether that's mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. You might be looking better too, especially if you're a female. You could be looking better. Maybe your feminine qualities, even like your inner feminine qualities, not just like feminine qualities on the outside, but on the inside could be changing, or they're like enhanced. Or there's something about, yeah, like being enhanced for some reason. The song that's playing right now is called My Favorite Part, and this one has Ariana Grande. I'm gonna pick this one. Compromise on the bottom and communicate clearly. Yes. So I'm getting like this card actually came out in pile number 1. So I don't know if you're from pile number 1, or I don't know if you want to check out pile number 1. You don't have to, but this is just, I'm just giving you that option. You have that free will. I always gotta show my eyeshadow, and now I'm here. So Aries energy, I just think of red. So yeah, I just noticed I didn't put on mascara, but I'm not mad. I don't really like, I like mascara because it makes my eyelashes look longer than they already are, but also at the same time I don't, because like it's just such a hassle to get off my eyelids. I want to learn how to put fake eyelashes so that I can just like so I can just stop wearing mascara, you know. Sometimes it'd be cute, you know, but sometimes like wearing lashes just gives me like a fake feeling. You could be attracting someone who's like into like your natural side, but also like your makeup side, you know. They like both or something like that. I already flipped the card over, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm also getting like, maybe you have like, when you're not wearing makeup, you look very feminine, or you have like a very innocent feminine look, or even like a youthful look to you. Or maybe when you do wear makeup, you look more feminine, or you highlight your feminine features, or your femininity pops. So if you're a man watching this, you know, and if you're a man that wears makeup or who does like skincare or something like that, something about like maybe your skin clearing up, or maybe you look really good when you wear makeup. You might be getting more compliments, you might be getting better at your makeup, something like that, you know. Take what resonates. Within the next few weeks, within the next few weeks, so this could be happening anytime from the full moon to, I guess, a few weeks. I'm getting like 6 weeks. So I'm gonna say like till the next full moon in Taurus. So anywhere from this full moon to the next full moon. But that might not be for everybody. And the random page that I just popped up to was in the near future. So it might even come sooner than that. But don't be thinking about it all the time. Whenever you're watching this, don't be having like, oh, what is this? When is this gonna happen? When is this gonna happen? Da, 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 da. Like, you could potentially slow it down if you kind of like think about it too much. So tonight, babe, I'm trying to, excuse me. Well, you asked about what will happen this month or soon thereafter. Your patience is rewarded. Ooh. And it's cuffing season. Don't play with it. You know, the seasons are coming. The holidays are coming, you know. One more deck that I'm going to shuffle from. The song that just came on is called Dang. And it has Anderson .Paak in it. Okay, Spirit, what's going to be happening? What are they going to be releasing? What's the energy going to be like? How is this affecting them? For some of you, an ex might come back, but you have that decision to change, like if you want to go with them or not. You know, we have emotions with Janae Aiko, and spirituality, Erica Badu. So yeah, like I said, this could be a soulmate. Don't get caught up on the title, you know, because sometimes soulmates can also be like friendships, or like people that we need in our life. They're just like, soulmates are just people that our souls know each other. They recognize each other and stuff like that, you know. So this doesn't have to be a lover, but potentially it could. MC Light skill. What can you tell me? We're about to hit 15 minutes. Yeah, pile number 1. Like, I swear, I like felt like I didn't even talk. Like, I feel like I didn't even talk that much, and like they got 30 minutes. So I'm like, what the, how, you know, like, okay. And it's crazy because pile number 1 got Megan Thee Stallion. It's right next to it. So we have MC Light skill, proficiency, accuracy, articulation, known as a lyrical beast on the mic. MC Light's bars were greater than simply a 10% diss. Her knack for telling stories wrapped in boulder-sized lyricism earned her the reputation of being light as a rock. She delivered moral lessons on songs like Poor Georgie and didn't turn away from the beef. As seen in her epic feud with fellow female rapper Antoinette, for the Queen's legend, rap skills were all about expression, but with fresh technique. Light possessed the key, and it's opened many doors for the lyricists that came after her. You may have something to say, but don't quite know how to say it. You may have something to say, but don't quite know how to say it. Sometimes it's hard to be eloquent when emotions are evolved. Emotions were on the bottom. And compromise. So I'm getting something here, but I'm going to say after, and hopefully I remember. So an MC Light card suggests that you should gingerly get to your point, but weigh your words. Take a moment to think about whom you're speaking to and what message lies behind the conversation. Also analyze your means of communication. Will this work better in person, over the phone, even as a handwritten letter? There are many ways to get your point across, but understand that words have power and be mindful of their value. Don't address the situation when you're upset either. Don't address the situation when you're upset either. You don't have to be a roughneck to stand firm in your truth. Okay, so I'm getting like boundaries. Tell this person, especially with the compromise card on the bottom, you guys are getting like extra messages where it's kind of like, don't, if you know that you don't like this and you don't want that, you don't expect this, like you need to be like this, like that, like this, in order to be my friend, and in order to like have access to me, in order to even be in my life, or even like talk to me, like you kind of need to be just firm in your boundaries, especially like if this is gonna be your first time being intimate with someone. Talk about your vulnerabilities, like, oh, I kind of struggle with, don't, depending who, like it said, like depending who and what the energy is like. So if you, I don't know, I'm not trying to get specific here, but just talk, whatever is kind of coming up in your head, like speak about it, you know, like you'd rather say everything, what is that saying, it's like for nothing to be left spoken about or something like that. It's like ask questions, say things that are on your mind. I'm hearing like don't bitch, or like it's like don't be a roughneck, it was saying in the book. So like you don't have to like demand and be like super mean about it. And also with Aries, like they're very direct signs, so it's just like say what you want, you know, and mean it. It's like, oh, if you can't provide this for me, or if you can't do this, then just tell me. Like I don't want to deal with the roundabout. I don't want to, just tell me if you can or not. If you can or not, you know. The song right now is called Skin. I love this song. Anyways. Also, despite your feelings, like I'm also getting like despite whatever you feel, like whether you really like this person or you really want something from this person, kind of put that to the side, and like what's good for you, what's important for you, what are your boundaries, what are your wants, what are your needs, explain that, you know. And this experience, this person, place, or thing, or whatever the situation, can go a lot smoother, a lot better. It could actually go your way if you're open and vulnerable with what you have to say. You know, like I said, you don't have to demand it and be really mean about it. You could just simply just talk to this person, be like, you kind of decide however much you want to talk about and whatever you want to explain, you know. So yeah, I would have sex to this song. Yeah. I love this song. Anyways, yeah. Anything else, Spirit? So this was kind of like straight to the point. I kind of feel like pile number one was like, like it was really like hard, you know, or like I didn't like how the reading ended. So with this one, I felt like say what you need to say, be direct. You could also be in your feminine and be direct, you know, like don't be passive, don't be like, well, you know, like yeah, it would be nice, and not like speaking up, like speak up. You're literally given the opportunity to do that with this person, place, thing, situation, you know. So don't be afraid, because if you want it to go your way, then you know you gotta speak the fuck up. All right, pile number two, this is your reading. Okay, so yeah, pile number two, this is your reading. Let me know if this resonates. How is this, like, what do you think this might be for you and stuff like that? Let me know, you know. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my content. All right, pile number two, see you in the next one. Hey, pile number three, hope you guys are doing well. If you chose the Man on the Moon 3 vinyl, then this is your reading by Kid Cudi. This is most definitely one of my favorite vinyls to play, just because it just sounds so magical and I feel like I'm in space when I'm listening to it. during the reading, I'm gonna be playing the album. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now because I have it up. The previous pile, it was the Divine Feminine, and the song that was playing is We. But I'm gonna push shuffle. Let's see what comes on. She Knows This. This is like a lit song on there, which I love. Yeah, I'm like reading the back. It says, in the last 10 years, Scott Mescudi has been through hell and back. After feeling like his world was over, he found hope and overcame the darkness that was plaguing his life. Oh my gosh, I'm already getting something. But happiness isn't over. What he thought was peace turns into a nightmare. He finds himself lost, dealing with the same pain he had not felt in years. In one night, he must face himself again and fight to win back his soul from the evil Mr. Rager, featuring epic production from the legend, the genius, Take a Day Trip, and the return of the team that helped start it all. Plain Pat, some other names. Fall back into the world and twisted mind of Kid Cudi for the final installment in the Man of the Moon trilogy. This is the back. I just noticed that I didn't show pile number 2, the inside of it. Oh, I guess that's it. But yes. I'm just looking at it, like it's just so much to look at, you know. So you guys could be going through like a rebirth, just because you can kind of see like it fading. You guys could have had like an ego death or something like that. Like an old version of you could be released at this time. I feel like you could be going through like a next phase in life, where like when I was reading the text in the back, it was kind of giving me like maybe you like finally healed something, or you finally got through something, and then now it's time for the next level, and it's time to heal something deeper, you know. I have three decks here that I'm gonna pull cards from. Each pile felt slower and slower. I felt like I've said so much and it's only gonna be 3 minutes in. The pile number 1, I felt like I didn't speak a lot, but the time went by so fast. And then pile number 2 was a little bit slower than this. Like, I mean, we're only 3 minutes in, but like, I don't know, I feel like I've already been talking a lot for some reason. So this pile might be short. I'm hearing short, sweet and short. Simple, sweet and short. You might have to put like a message across, and it needs to be sweet, simple, and short, you know. We have the Death on the bottom. So you want pile number 1. I feel like all these piles connect in some way, shape, or form. A big theme of relationships. We are in Libra season, so that kind of makes sense, especially in with it being in the nodes. Like, we're meant something about the individual and like regarding another person. So yeah, you could have just ended a cycle. You could have just finished something in your life, or you're about to. Aries is like the initiator. It's like the first zodiac sign. So with that, you could be starting a new journey, or you could be starting a new journey. Have a new beginning in something. Maybe something that you're not familiar with, or everything that you've learned so far, you're gonna have to use that knowledge now. The song that's playing right now is called The Void. So yeah, I feel like you might be embarking on a new phase in life, a new adventure in life, and you don't know what to expect. You don't know what's gonna happen. A lot. You could have just gotten out of a very serious situation. Maybe even like some darkness. You could have been in the dark for a while, and now you're finally out. And you're at I'm hearing like you're at a different level, or you're at a higher elevation now. Like you're not gonna be where you used to be at, you know. Need to free my mind. This song also came up in, I think, pile number 3 in the Pisces the lunar eclipse full moon in Pisces, so a month ago. I'm gonna link it down below just in case. I don't know if you guys checked out that reading or not. But specifically figure out what your pile was, and then if not, you want to check out pile number 3, because literally in pile number 3 this song came on and I explained my own story. My ear just rung when I said that, so check it out. I'm gonna link it down below. I'll even have it like up here. How do you guys like, do you guys like when I film portrait or landscape? Which one do you guys like better? I don't know. I think I just wanted to switch it up and just do portrait for a little bit. I think I do like landscape better, but like when I do show this on like social media, when I preview it on social media, it's just easier, you know. I don't know why I'm explaining myself, so maybe you might be explaining yourself to someone, something, a person, place, or thing, you know, a situation. Okay. I'm hearing like trial and error. Like maybe it took you a while to get to like to learn this lesson, or it took you a while to like rebirth or do this change or something that just happened or is about to happen. Okay, pile number 3. I feel like a lot of these piles are like switching back and forth. Like I feel like whoever chooses whoever watches this video might pick more than one pile, so there's definitely messages for more messages throughout the pile. So if you feel called to another pile, go ahead and check that out, or if you feel called to all of them or just this one, you know. And remember, take what resonates. This is just a general reading, so I'm reading for a bunch of people. I'm not just reading for you. So one thing might make sense, the whole reading might make sense, you know. Pile, I keep wanting to say pile number 1, so if you're from pile number 1, I'm hearing like sit tight, you know. I might be unlocking something for you or something like that. If you're from pile number 1, it's okay if you weren't from pile number 1 or you don't feel called to pile number 1. That is totally fine. Look at the makeup, it looks really good. Oh my gosh, it came out really good. I noticed that I kind of forgot to put mascara, but it's okay. It's gonna take away from the look, you know. But yeah, like I just wanted to, when I think about Aries, I think about red, so it's like kind of adding like the layers. So something about layers here, where it's kind of like you might start going into a deeper version of yourself. You're going to be elevating, so that requires you to have more depth within yourself. This is giving like Capricorn energy for sure. Capricorn, Aries, it's giving cardinal energy, cardinal and Scorpio, Pisces, earth energy as well. I guess I'm getting a lot of signs, so I'm just going to say Capricorn, Aries, Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's like the main signs. Aquarius, last minute. You've been in my dreams. So your dreams kind of might have been telling you something, or you've been dreaming a lot. Something's, I don't know, something like that. Trying to be the best man I could be. So yeah. Someone here could be maturing, or you've reached a certain maturity level, and we have to go through shit to like mature, you know. So definitely heavy. Like I feel like this is gonna be more like a psychic reading or something. Like I'm able to pick up a lot on this reading. You might have been having like a lot of anxiety or a lot of thoughts, a lot of if, ands, and buts, or like weighing the pros and cons, or you know, like some type of indecision and some type of fear here. Okay, like I feel like I'm in my head a lot. Like I'm trying to focus on the reading, but I'm really in my head. So maybe like try to be present within your body too. I'm like, you're like floating on the clouds right now. Like you need to like ground yourself at this time. The song that just came on is called Damage. So yeah, so you might have gone through like a really tough cycle that could kind of be leaving you a little vulnerable. You're definitely stronger than before, but you could be feeling vulnerable because you kind of went through something. You might have, like I said, you might have gone through the darkness. So like it's just like you're still kind of like newly out of that. So it's just like, damn, like I just made it out of war or something like that. You know, you might have some PTSD. You might still have some fears, some anxieties. some old memories. Some are good, some are not so good, you know. So pile number 3, I keep wanting to say pile number 1, so maybe this was like in pile number 1 I was like to be continued, so this might be like the second part or something. But yeah, something about layers or some going deep within yourself. You might have had to go through the darkness to get to the light, to get to the next level. You might have had to, I'm gonna link the shadow video as well. It was like last week's video about your shadow self. Maybe having to deal with your shadow self, and sometimes it's not pretty, you know, and sometimes it's painful, sometimes it's crazy, like it's a lot, but it's just a step closer to being able to control and work and embrace your shadow side, you know. Still no cards, but I'm still getting a lot of messages here. Okay. Knight of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Something is hidden here. Excuse me. I heard ass for some reason. Knight of Wands. There's this girl like kind of naked, but yeah. So like I said, vulnerable. How it goes when you're a damaged man. So you might have to move slow within this next phase in life that you're going into, because like I said, you're newly out of like this cycle, this darkness, this war, whatever you went through. Oh, I put it back. Should I put it back? Okay. So you're still kind of fresh off, like whether you're still fresh, so it's like you could still have the potential to like relapse or go back to your old ways. So that's why whatever you're gonna enter, you need to take your time, you need to go slow, otherwise you're gonna self-sabotage, you're gonna fuck shit up, you're gonna like go back to your old habits. 6 of Cups. This could be like fucking up on a situation or with another person. The song that's playing right now is called Show Out. Be your best self. You know, you just are a new person, so it's like show what you learned. Show what you learned. Be that person that you're trying to be that new person that you just like are becoming, you know. Step into that more. Oh my gosh, please, Spirit, can I have one card? What are they going to be releasing? What's the energy going to be like for them? How is this affecting them? The lunar eclipse, full moon in Aries. I think I had to say some intentions. You have to be clear. The fucking Fool, bro. This is literally new beginnings, starting a new journey, having all the old weight lifted off of you. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and there's a bunch of naked chicks on here, so I'm not going to show it. And then the Lovers on the bottom. I feel like I'm filming at night, so I kind of feel like I have like the elotero come, which is like the corn man, the corn woman. Specifically, we have both, but I only like getting from the woman because, anyways, but I feel like I heard that like dun 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 dun, like their little honk. I think it's a song. So I don't know, that could be like confirmation for somebody, like when you see like the corn man. Or like when you hear like a honk, whether from like the actual corn man or you hear corn man or corn lady, and or like a honk from a horn, or like a honk from a car. I also heard like someone's like dryer or washer go off. It's like that like beings, whistles, sound effects, or like stuff like that, rings. Those are going to be confirmation for something or someone here. You can be hearing a lot of that. I'm getting really thirsty right now. You could be nervous or anxious about something. I feel like I'm shaking. Yeah. So in this card, it shows the Fool, but then in the back, it shows a mountain. And I even said, like, you guys might be elevating for something. So I'm getting, there's, like, people, like, making out in the background. So this could be involving, like, a new person, place, or thing, or situation. But then there's like a snake wrapped around this guy's leg, you know, but there's a couple right there, but then the snake is right here. So I kind of feel like with that, it could be a symbol. So I'm getting multiple things. I'm getting, well, the first thing that popped up was like there could be someone in your life that is like no longer good for you, that you're carrying along with this new beginning, that you might have to let go. Another thing that I'm getting with it, I'm hearing the song that's playing right now is called Rockstar Nights by Trippie Redd. You might like Trippie Redd, or music that he like, type of specific music that he makes, you know, it's like rock rap or something like that. I'm also hearing like this could be like a friend, honestly, like holding you back, or like could potentially bring you back to your old ways or something like that. It doesn't have to be a friend, but the snake could also symbolize like your past, still like it's still freshly new. And how I said like you could still self-sabotage, like you could relapse, your old ways could come back still. So that's still there. They could still drag you, you know. So you kind of have to like be wary. You have to be conscious. You have to be self-aware at this time to make sure that you're not falling back into old patterns, into old mindsets, going back to old people, places, or things, you know. Remember to keep looking forward. Don't look back. Keep looking forward. Don't look back, you know. That can mean something for somebody. I'm seeing orange and blue, the sacral chakra and the throat chakra. So follow your truth, whatever you feel, whatever your emotions are, that listen to your instincts or listen to your intuition or something like that, because it's going to be telling you the truth. Green and blue too, so the earth, and also like healing in some way, shape, or form. Okay, messages for pile number 3, please. I wanted to say pile number 2. So yeah, all these piles kind of connect in some way, shape, or form. I feel like this reading is like definitely for specific people. I definitely feel like a lot of cardinal signs could be watching this. So yeah, Capricorn, Aries, Pisces. I guess Pisces. Pisces is not cardinal, but what is it called? Libra and Cancer. You might have had like a past of being like a bad boy, a bad girl, or like always staying out late, kind of being like a menace or something like that, like not having a bedtime or doing whatever you want. Because with the Rockstar Nights, I'm kind of getting like this might be a phase that you might be slowly getting over, so you might be even settling down. So it's like you might have to like let go of this old phase of like doing things whatever you want to do, and not considering another person, place, or thing. You might be getting like a better position at work, so like you can't always be out and about. You can't always go you can't go out every weekend or something like that. You can't be doing like your old lifestyle or the old ways of doing things like that. It's not gonna fit into your new life. You can't bring that into this new life. And that could also be like something that prevents you, that could also be something that makes you like relapse or take you back to your past, because that might be something that you were used to doing, so you're gonna keep wanting to do it, you know. The incense is going out, so I'm gonna light it up. Light it up, 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 light it up, 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 light it up, fire. The song that's playing right now is called Solo Dolo Part 3. This is another special song that I like. Something about here that maybe your past, you might think like your past defines you, or you're afraid that your past might define you, or that your past might come up or something like that. And I just saw right now on the bottom of the deck, damn, there's still like the old one in there. Yeah, something about a hole, something about like an old portal, an old opening, an old door closing, even like something old, like definitely the old is gonna be popping up every now and then, and you kind of have to like, no, like put a boundary up or something like that. Something twisted in me. I love this song from this album. I'm also like hearing like you might forget to do things that you're supposed to be doing in your new life. Like right now, I don't know if I don't remember if I hit the bell, or because to clear the energy, I hit my sound bowl. And I don't remember if I did that or not. So I think it might be that, like, reminding yourself, like, don't think that, don't be like that, don't act like that. So have patience with yourself and give yourself a lot of compassion during this time, because again, your past is still like, it's freshly gone. So you still have like that chance to go back to your old ways, you know. So please, like, be patient. And when you do fuck up, or you kind of do slightly go back or something like that, kind of just be like, remember all the work that you put in, and remember where you're at now and stuff like that, you know. So this definitely gives like growing energy. Like you have definitely grown and elevated, but again, like you're new to this experience, you're new to this level, you're at a new level. So take your time. Taking your time is being emphasized here. The last 10 minutes, I'm like, now we're at 21 minutes. I'm like, oh damn, like I feel like I need to speed it up now or something like that. So there might be times where you might be going too slow, or you just need to check your pace every now and then. Check in with yourself often to make sure that you're on the right path, or that you're make sure that you're doing the right things. Oh, I like the smell of that one. For this incense that I just lit up, it's a red one. I lit a black one, and then I lit an orange one, and then I lit a red one, and I like how that one smells. Save the best for last, you know. Oh my gosh, can I get some messages for pile number 3, please, Spirit? Something about going backwards here or something. Or don't go backwards. Pile number 3. Oh my gosh, I'm like, I don't want to say I'm distracted, but like the scent of that incense is like taking over me. Like I love that scent. You guys might be finding like a new perfume or having a new scent. Something about scent, something about your senses, like the way that you how does this person, place, or thing, or this new experience make you feel? What do you see, or what do you visualize? What's the vision for it? What do you what is it that you taste? What do you touch? What do you smell? What do you hear from it? You know, tap into your senses to ground you. September 16th. Oh my gosh, I love this song too. Like, I love this song. I love this song. I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but fuck. Pile number 3. Can I have a message for pile number 3, Spirit, please? Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna switch to the other deck and see what happens. Try different things. Like if you are kind of going back to your old ways, try different things. Do things differently. Like if you know that you used to brush your teeth, take a shower, and then eat breakfast, try switching it up and eat breakfast, brush your teeth, and then take a shower. Something like that, you know. Try switching it up so that, I don't know, like break your routine every now and then, or break your routine or do things differently so that you don't go back to doing the same things or something like that, to prevent you doing the same things. This is definitely given a mystery, and I think this one had the High Priestess on the bottom, right? I think you had the High Priestess at one point. Pile number 3. I feel like I'm smelling like the 99-cent store, like a Chinese 99-cent store. So whatever that feels like for someone, or however that resonates for someone, the 99-cent store. Defense, Roxanne Shanti, Salt and Pepper, Sexuality, Janae Eiko, Emotions. So this card came out in pile number 2. But then we have here Roxanne Shantae, Defense. Should I? Okay, they don't want me to keep this card, but I'll definitely consider that. Defense. Like I said, you guys might still have like your old traumas, experiences, like PTSD of like what you went through. So that like you might still have triggers that pop up, or how some people like watch for you being defensive or something like that, you know. Transition, yes, perfect. Transition, like you're moving on to the next level, so you're freshly new from like the old level. Knowledge, yes, take whatever that you've learned, all your knowledge, experience, skills, all that, move it to the next level. Everything that you learn, like you put that to use. You went through that for a reason. Love, Beyonce. And Nikki D, order. Okay, I want to get more on the order. So this could involve another person. This could also do like have to do with like a passion project or something like that, where it's like something you spend a lot of time and energy in, something that you love doing. How are they? And I don't know why I'm hungry right now, like, and it's late. I don't really eat late at night, so I'm like, I'm gonna go to sleep hungry because I'm not gonna eat today. And I don't even have fruit, so I'm like, if I'm gonna eat late at night, sometimes I'll eat like whatever, but like tonight I'm like, I'm not gonna eat just whatever. I would eat fruit, but I'm like, we don't have fruit at my house right now. Nikki D, order, teamwork, organization, chaos, disruption, decluttering. 26 minutes. Should I read it or no? I'm gonna read the last. Oh. Should I read it, yes or no? Okay. Nikki D's real name is Nichelle Strong, and with a surname like that, she was destined for greatness. Heralded as the first female rapper signed to Def Jam Records in 1989. I'm hearing you're a big deal for some reason. She released the #1 single Daddy's Little Girl off her album of the same title. Far from paying cheery homage to fatherhood, Nikki D challenged the culture to address patterns of domestic abuse, and under a label roof run by two men, she challenged the patriarchy. A vice president of A&R at Flavor Unit Records, the same crew that bred Queen Latifah, Nikki thrived more than just letting off steam. And I think on pile #1 I said something about like something makes them blow off steam. I think it was masturbation. Nikki D was changing the course of history. It's been said that when you're trying to focus, you should clean the space you're working in. That just reminds me, my room is so dirty. I need to sweep so bad my room. And then the song that's playing right now is called For the Kids. I have a comment about what it said in here connected to that, but I'll talk about it at the end. Physical clutter leads to mental clutter, but before you go reaching for that mop, make sure you're not voluntarily distracting yourself from what you should really be doing. Oh, so this pile could be good at distractions. I'm hearing like ADHD, where you kind of just keep adding things or something like that. I'm also getting like procrastination, and it's like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, but there's like other things that are more important than that, you know? So it's like, do you really need to clean your room right now, or there's something else like that's more important that you need to do or something like that, you know? What's a priority at this time, you know? But also at the same time, like if you're not like a really clean person, or you've kind of let your mess like kind of add up, it's time to like fix that. Because personally, like I feel like when my room is dirty, I feel like there's something inside of me that I'm not dealing with, or that I'm not like facing within my own self or my own life. It's like a visual of like my own life being messy and dirty and stuff like that it needs to be cleaned up and organized. And also like when I have a clean room, a clean house, like it feels so good, you know? It feels so good to have a clean home, a clean house, you know? It just makes a difference. Oh my gosh, literally, make sure you're not voluntarily distracting yourself from what you should really be doing. Sure, procrastination is practically a constant companion at this point, but there are many ways to achieve goals that don't involve sanitation. The Nikki D card states the opposite. While she represents order, it was through her voluntarily shaking up the system, commonly called disorderly conduct, that she helped new levels of consciousness fall into place. Try coloring outside of the lines for a bit instead of alphabetizing your bookshelf. Who knows what may come from a little messiness. Okay, I'm going back to like when I said about doing things differently, like shake stuff out of, like do things differently, shake your routine up a little every now and then, because that can, like, that's also like moving energy or doing or switching up the energy. So it's kind of gonna give you, like, it could give you inspiration, new ideas. It could also, that could just like switch things up for your own body, you know, or your own mind, your own soul. The song right now that's on is called Loving Me. But the connection that I read from the book and from the song for the kids, it's kind of giving me like, you might have just healed like some type of family trauma, or a lot of your trauma might come from your family, whether it's like from your siblings or even your parents. You could have like mother and or father wounds, and that could have like affect you in some way, shape, or form. And honestly, I'm kind of getting like maybe like the relationship of your parents, or the relationship with your parents could affect affect who you were, and the part of you that you just healed, or the darkness that you just went through, or something like that. That's like very specific for someone here, but that's like what I got. Like maybe you had to like recall like old memories from childhood or something like that. I think I'm getting too specific or too deep into that, because that might not be for everybody. So again, take what resonates. But definitely something about childhood wounds, and something about the parents and or child, the relationship between the parent and the child, and how that affected you or affects a certain part in a certain area in your life. Oh yeah, and then I guess to end the reading was like these angel numbers. 32 minutes. Now time is like speeding up. Like this is long. I thought this was gonna be a short reading. This is longer than the first reading, and that was 30 minutes. The second reading, the second pile, I think was like 20 something, and this one is like 30 something. So and I almost thought about doing 4 piles, but no. Y'all been spoiled because y'all been getting some good readings, but maybe because it's like eclipse energy, so I don't know, just more intense, in-depth stuff that needs to be said at this time. I'm still debating what I want to do for next week's video, so I don't know. Okay, does this pile not have any messages, Spirit? Come on, give him a message. No message? Communicate clearly. The song that's playing now is called The Pale Moonlight. A year from now. So you're definitely going to be elevating still. You're always going to be elevating. So I'm kind of getting like specifically, I don't know, something about like the throat chakra opening, or you're going to be discovering more of like what you like, and more what you want, more of what is true to you. Communicate clearly. I don't know, start using your voice more, start speaking up more, be vulnerable more, be open more, because something about that could be challenged or something like that, or something about the voice here that could really do a lot, especially if you're like getting into a new partnership, or meeting someone new, or going into a new job or something new. It's going to require you to speak up. You have to speak up, otherwise it's like, what is it, the saying, it's like closed mouths don't get fed, or whatever. So it's kind of like that, where it's like you need to speak up. You have to speak up, whatever's on your mind, whatever is like troubling you, whatever that you feel like you need to speak up about, you need to speak up. Like, don't keep your mouth closed, otherwise like you're gonna be shut out, and maybe even go back to your old ways, you know. Maybe you're not a good communicator, and this is like challenging you to be a better communicator. My nephew keeps sneezing, so this is like all confirmation for someone. Anything else, Spirit? A song just started playing. Literally, I just picked up the like a middle of the deck, and it says voice. Use your voice. use your voice. Even if you have to just like blurt, be like, I don't know, just like talk, like use your voice. Your voice is powerful. Your voice is powerful. Use it. You can't get what you want if you don't say what you need and want. You can't, you know, like, use your voice. Anything else for it? Because we're at 35 minutes. I don't want to go any longer than this, you know. Take your time. Also, if like you kind of just blabbing to like, I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm smelling like a Mexican home or something like that. Like I'm not smelling fabuloso, but like you might use fabuloso or something, or like pine saw. The next song that's about to play is called Beautiful Trip. So yeah, get ready for this new journey, because it's here, and get ready to face new challenges and meet new people, have new experiences, have new feelings, have new desires, have new needs. So yeah, some of you guys might be having a kid, or new responsibilities, or having to take care of another person or something like that. You might not have to, you're not going to be just taking care of yourself or something like that. So yeah. All right, to end the reading, the song called Dive. Just go into it. You got this. Vibe power number 3.